Alright, y'all, welcome back to the Domino 7 show. Well, honestly, I decided to go with my final thought, okay? Look at how to rock with Masterpiece daughter, you see? Symphony Miller. I hope I got her name right. Alright. So anyway, we gonna do the final thought, okay? Alright. My idea, wait a minute. My idea of doing this episode of Halfoween, because Nickelodeon probably gave me an idea, because I love Nickelodeon though. Alright? So, I've done my best doing this episode. I probably screwed up. I know I screwed up, but hey, that's life. You just screw up sometime, you know? So, Halfoween, 6 months early, that could be a good sign. Because you know my cousin Solomon and my other cousin Terry was born on October 31st on Halloween Day. I could have been born on Halloween Day. That could have been my birthday. I could have been born on Labor Day, you know. But unfortunately, I wasn't born on Labor Day. I was born on Friday the 13th. Okay. Some people say Friday the 13th is a bad luck day, but fortunately, it's not a bad luck day, you know. I was born on Friday the 13th, 1984, September 13th, 1984. Well, I should be giving out my date of birth anyway. Well, everybody knows people's date of birth anyway, like celebrities and stuff like that, you know. So anyway, as I was saying though, my idea of doing this episode, Halfoween, because Nickelodeon gave me an idea, because I love Nickelodeon ever since I was a little kid. I'm 27 years old and I'm going on 28 and I'm still watching Nickelodeon. No problem about that, you know. So, as far as I can say about this Halfoween special celebrating Halloween early, you know, it was just a turmoil on doing the same thing iCarly did, like the iCarly gang making up Halfoween and stuff like that, you know. I thought the Nickelodeon producers made that up. Maybe the Nickelodeon producers did do that, you know. So, like I said, I want to celebrate with Nickelodeon like everybody does, you know. So, like I said, if you have a problem, please don't watch my videos and do not comment, okay? Because like I said, this show is not about drama, okay? Domino 7 hate drama, you understand? So like I said, Halfoween, Halloween, you know, I like doing it, you know? I love it, you know? Hanging out, doing this and doing that, you know? Halfoween, half of it, okay? So, do y'all think I should celebrate Halfoween next year in 2013? Maybe so. Or probably 2014 at that. Y'all know your boy Domino 7 do it, you know. And watching Victoria Justice in The Boy Who Cried Werewolf, you know. Victoria Justice running around and stuff. She's a sweetheart, you know. So I hope to interview Victoria Justice next season when I get out of New Iberia, you know. People gonna love my show when I interview Victoria, you know. How would it be if I interviewed Daniela Monet? Well, she's my favorite until she came in the picture. When she showed up on Zoe 101, you know, I'd be like, what the hell? What the hell Lola doing kissing Chase? And then all of a sudden, Chase said, this is Rebecca, my girlfriend. Wow. I'm like, golly, she looked just like Victoria Justice. Today, Daniela still do look a little bit like Victoria Justice, you know. I enjoy that show to the fullest, you know. I love doing this show, you know, and I love talking about the good celebrities, you know. So as far as I know, Tiario talks about the celebrities that sell their soul to the devil to make it to Hollywood, you know. I'm not gonna do that. If I have to sell my soul to make it in Hollywood, I ain't gonna never do it. You understand? Because like I say, God is on my side, you know. Because I would never sell my soul to the devil. Only an idiot would do something like that. Because like I said, I praise the Lord. You understand? I'm not a hypocrite, and I don't do nothing in vain. You understand? If I do take the Lord's name in vain, it was an accident. Okay. So like I said, I love the Lord and I love my life, okay? So as far as it goes with Tiario doing his videos, he have a good point, you understand? He knows what he talk about when he make videos and stuff like that, you know? When he say Don Cornelius is in hell, you know, he did kill himself, you know what I mean? So, I wonder what made Don Cornelius kill himself like that, you know? Because he had money, he was rich and everything. Being rich can stress you out? Well, maybe it can, because being rich is a lot of work, you know. Because some people, some rich folks show off and treat poor people like crap. I don't know why. Because, you know something? I don't treat people bad unless they treat me bad, you know. Because just because you have a lot of money, more than a lot of people, that don't mean you could treat people the way you want to be treated. I mean, say the way you want to treat people. You got to treat people the way you want to be treated. You understand? Because like I said, I treat people fair. You know what I mean? You treat me like crap, I'll treat you like crap. You treat me so bad, I'll treat you so bad. You understand? Because like I said, I'm not going to be pushed around by stupid people. You understand? Because like I said, I'm Domino 7. I'm strong. You understand? All right. So thank y'all very much for watching the Domino 7 show on this Halfoween special, okay? So this your boy Domino 7 reminding y'all, help control the pet population, have y'all pets spayed or neutered, and remember to raise y'all children the right way, and make sure your children is on their best behavior, and make sure they're raised in a good environment and stuff like that, alright? Until next time, take care of yourselves and each other and your kids. Alright, thank y'all very much for your support, alright? If y'all supporting Domino 7, alright? Peace out.